There we go. All right. It's stew time, baby. It's time to stew. So let's get some stew on the screen. Some stewy things to get in the mood. All right. Heat the oil in a large pot over medium heat. Give the oil time to heat up properly. You should be able to tell that the oil is ready when it looks loose and shiny. If unsure, add a little more oil. Add the onion to the oil and stir so that it is fully coated in oil. Cook the onion until soft and translucent. If the onion absorbs the oil, add more oil so the pot doesn't dry out. Add the meat and stir it to the oil with the onions. The meat should sizzle in the oil. Cook until outside is no longer raw. It doesn't need to brown deeply since there will be plenty of oil flavor regardless. All right, let's start playing Minecraft. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh no, what did I do? Okay, I think we're back on track. Oh, I'll continue the stew recipe later for the real ones. For the real ones. I'll continue the stew recipe later. Let's play Minecraft now. All right. I gotta get this stuff out of the way. You ever heard of eating bugs? You're supposed to eat the bug or something. But that's why I included a fly on the side of my stream. All right, let's get this going. Let's get this going. Oh, gotta reorder things a little bit. Hold on, you little freaks. There we go. That's just right. That's just right. Well, let's get there. There. Okay. All right, let's play some Minecraft. I think that sounds great. That sounds just great. I love my block games. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I really need to update my client because I'm still kind of things are a little bit screwed up still. There's only 2 people online, and the other one is Justin. Of course, the other one is Justin. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's get some sleepies on. I got an all right night of sleep last night for once this week. I've been haunted by other things in my life, such as looming deadlines and among other things. But you know what? This week is gone. I'm finally feeling all right. I'm getting a good snooze on things here. Let's see. I'm gonna turn all these raw golds into raw gold blocks, I think, so I can add them to the Plush Puffin National Monument because he deserves some monumentation. So that's what I will do. That's what I'm gonna do. Here in Stew World, you can see what I'm doing right here, making this little backsplash. Gotta put a little bit of a subway tile backsplash back there just to make sure everybody knows you're up to recent trends. So that's what I'm gonna do this morning. I need more yellow stained glass though. You see, I'm adding these in as a little integrated lighting solution. Offensive remembers the cowboy stream. I should do another cowboy stream. Um, Honestly, the only reason I haven't done another cowboy stream is because I haven't updated the cowboy tuber to the new stream graphic standard, which you see before you right now. But then again, I kind of liked that the cowboy tuber is slightly scuffed. I don't know. I guess I could have used it for the gold mining stream last time. This is going to be another gold mining stream because you see how much gold I have to mine. But luckily, I figured out a quicker way to do that. So that's good. That's good, I think. Here, I'm going to put these in here. And I need more yellow glass. I'm already getting off track, and I haven't even been streaming for 10 minutes. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it whenever that happens. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Well, what else is going on today? Thursday. It's Thursday morning. I got to be out of here before 11:30. Before 11:30, probably like 11:15. So that gives us, well, let's see. 9:30 is 1 hour, 10:30 is 2 hours, 11:30 is 3 hours, but okay, well, this will be a 2 hour, at least a 2.5 hour stream today. I think that'll fit into my schedule quite well, quite swell. I was going to do another super stream style event this weekend, but it seems that once again, those plans have been postponed by mysterious forces that I can't fully explain. Well, I can fully explain them, but not to you. Not to you all, because it's very strange and obscure reasons, and I think many eyebrows would be raised if I were to fully explain the context of why I can't do a super stream style event this weekend. So I'm just going to shut up because now I'm raising more questions that will not be answered. I'm not trying to lead you on to anything. I'm literally not going to answer them, so sorry. You see, there's certain times whenever you just have to say you're not going to do something and then just leave it at that. Because if you continue talking about it, the other party might think you secretly want them to actually know, and you're just trying to dodge around it in a roundabout way, but you're really trying to lead them on to something. I'm not trying to do that. And you see, it's happening to you. The more I talk about it, the more I talk about that thing, the more you think I secretly want you to actually know about the circumstances, but that's actually not true. I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to shut up because I need to shut up. Let's talk about something else. I need more glass. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, let's stay on topic for once. Let's just let's just get a clear mind. Let's do our little exercises here. Our little breathing exercises. We have to be mindful and enlightened and we but not yeah, we just have to clear our um sigma. There's some hi sigma. You get what color does sigma get? Sigma gets green. I think Sigma was born in 2009. You know what's kind of like weird is like there are people that were born in the year 2020 that can now like talk and like play Minecraft and stuff. That kind of like freaks me out a little bit. Like they really do grow up fast, don't they? Sure seems like it. I was just thinking about that the other day. I mean, they're not that far along in the whole human development thing, but they are now capable, is what I'm saying. They're now capable, which is worrying. I don't even know if it's Gen Alpha anymore. Is it Gen Beta? When does that switch? I don't know. I don't know how far Gen Alpha extends to. Maybe I'll look that up real quick. Let's see. Let's see. How far? When does Gen Alpha cut off? Let's see. Oh my God. The cutoff for Gen Alpha is 2025. So there are no more Gen Alphas being born now. They're over. It's over. But luckily, 2020 people are still um, Gen Alpha, so I don't feel too old yet. But I don't know. I think my hair is starting to get a little gray, and I think my hairline is starting to recede. I know I'm more wrinkly than I was 5 years ago. I am developing unkness, as they say, as those that are hip and cool say. I guess something else we have to do to get this stream really christened for the morning, and I'll do this after I place the glass in there, but I have to do a little bit of a Glueberg update. Got to keep adding layers onto it. I keep forgetting about it, and it looks so disheveled right now. Glueberg does, and it's so sad. It's sad. It's very sad. I feel bad for it personally. Personally, let's see. So I'm going to put these glowstones up here. I'm going to put these glowstones up here. Just going to put these around. I made these little, these little ribs in here, and I'm just going to fill those in with a little bit of glowstone. That's what I've resigned myself to. All right, and so I got that. Then I am going to do it like that. Make it nice and silly. I think I'm going to do the blocks first, the regular gold blocks first, and then I'm going to go back around again and do the raw gold and the glass and stuff. A stack really doesn't get you that far on a project of this sort of scale. It really doesn't. It's quite bad. It is quite bad. All right, let's see here. Gonna do it up like that. Do 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 do. All right, and then I'll just put a glowstone back in there, like that. Then, then it's just rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Go down the line. Just keep, just keep doing that. All right, then I put a little glowstone in the corner, just like that. All right, all right. So that's that layer. And then I go up again, and I go up again, and then I place these up in here. I don't think I have enough to get around a second time, but I have enough to get around most of the way with the raw gold. I guess I need to place these glowstones in here, don't I? Yeah, I should have did that first, because now it's all screwed up. I screwed it up. I screwed it up again. I messed it up again. Whoops-a-daisy. I screwed it up again. That's what I did. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll just place these bad boys in here. Just like that. Just like that. I think that'll be great. I think that's great. All right. And then we do that. We finish that up. Then we go around again with the raw gold and the glass. Just like that. Oh. All right. So then I'm gonna run out of raw gold, I think. But after I do, we'll get to the Glueberg, and I'll add another layer onto the goopy Glueberg. All right, so that's all the raw gold that I want to place for today, or for now. We're getting up there. I mean, I don't know, we might be 1/3 of the way, 1/4 of the way. It does extend past the top a little bit. I do need to figure out how to light up the front of the statue too. That might be a little finishing touch thing, though. I don't think that's going to be that much of an undertaking. Let's see, where could I put a light on the statue? I need to hide them. Maybe I'll hide them behind the hair or something. I'll figure it out. Yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, now let's add a layer onto the Glueberg. Let's add a layer. Let's add a layer on here, real quick, real quick. Just because I said I would. Just because I said I would. Here, I'm kind of in the way, aren't I? That's the disadvantage of having crap all over your screen. Okay, let's go back to the Glueberg. Except I need to reconfigure the settings, don't I? Because it got sunny outside, and I had it configured for it not being sunny outside. Um, just turn the exposure down a little bit, like that. And then we'll make it nice and excellent. Turn that up a little bit, turn that up a little bit, just a little bit, just a smidge, just a smidge. Then we will, uh-huh. Um, that looks good. That looks goopy enough. All right, so just gonna add another layer. Add another layer onto the Glueberg. All right, here we go. No, that's the Carrot Boy voice. I can't do the Carrot Boy voice for this. That would be blasphemous. That would be blasphemous. All right. Let's just add a little layer. Oh, you're not supposed to see the background. That was very unprofessional of me. All right. You're not supposed to know that this is just a sheet of paper. Let's add the glue. All right, we're gonna add the glue. Got the glue going on the berg. All right. We're just gonna add a little bit, just so it doesn't sloop off. So there we go. There's another just a little layer, just a little squinkling of glue for you, the viewers, on a beautiful morning like this. On a beautiful cloudless day just like this, the sun is beaming off of the snow, and it's creating a beautiful canvas of cold sadness that I'm going to have to go out in a little bit. But either way, looks like the Glueberg is becoming the Goopberg. You see that drippage? There's a little bit of drippage going on there. I can't control that drippage. Oh, is what it is, I guess. We'll try again next layer. There is there is a technique to that. There is a very precise technique to that I just haven't gotten down yet. It's a very precise and difficult art that few have truly gotten around to mastering. All right, let's get back to the game. I'm gonna sleep to get this rain out of here. Man, I hate precipitation in video games. Except in like Batman or something. I guess that's all right. Okay. Oh, gow. I'm not supposed to do that. Running into stuff. Running into stuff on a Thursday morning. Good God. Nuts. Okay. Well, we have all that. Okay. All right. Good. Good. Now I'm going to put all this in the gold box. So we're just gonna put all that in there for now. All right. Then I might need this cobble to like stack up with, so I'll keep that. I need more night vision potions. I'll get my inventory ready. And I think we're ready for our next little gold excursion here. Our next little gold excursion. Give the goblin his gold. Give it to him. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go over this way now. Go over this way. I'm gonna make my potions, my magic potions, so I can see in the dark. Or lets me think I'm seeing in the dark. I don't really know what's in these things. Either way, we'll get something cooked up in here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There we go. Oh, nuts. I didn't mean to do that. I almost screwed it up. I almost screwed it up. I almost screwed up a batch of potions. I almost made awkward potions or something. I don't know what I was about to make. Uncraftable potions? Would be just about my luck right now. Let's see, what else? What else can I talk about? Well, I guess while this potion is brewing, I can read some more of the stew recipe. I guess that's something I can do. Let's see. Let's see. All right, let's get this properly formatted for your listening pleasure. For your listening pleasure. Do, 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 do. I might have to squink my window a little bit. Hopefully that's not too squanked. I think it's all right. I'll unsquank it later. All right, so. All right, let's read some more of the stew recipe now. All right, so add the carrots and potatoes and stir everything together so that the vegetables can get covered in the oil. Cook them for a few minutes, stirring occasionally. If vegetables start sticking, add another splash of oil. Season with salt, pepper, paprika, and garlic powder directly into the oil so that the spices mix without the oil before the liquid goes in. Pour in the water or broth with oil. The oil will rise to the top. This is expected. Do not panic about the oil. The oil is part of the stew now. And I will continue the recipe later. Let's go mining now. Right. I'm gonna go to /spawn. I'm gonna warp somewhere. Let's see, where am I gonna warp to? Looks like they've switched it to the Valentine's Day spawn. That's great. That's fantastic. I'm gonna go over this way. Let's see. Public map art. What's going on over here? Oh, this is freaky. I thought I was floating for a second. I can't place here yet. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it looks like they're doing a public map art event. Um, that's pretty cool. I didn't realize it was right there. Did you all see that? It's kind of hard to see. Like, I didn't even notice that. I thought it was like a cloud or something. You can't even see that over there. That's like impossible. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess let's teleport now. All right. So, I need to find a cave. That is my number one um modulus of rotation. Rotational modulus. So let's see here. Oh, this cave might be promising. Let's go down in here. Let's go nutty puttying around. Let's go. Actually, what am I doing? I'm wasting my time in a cave like that. I need to be in this biome. Here, I'm gonna look for caves in this biome. Because I'd just be wasting my time otherwise. It's a double-edged sword whenever people tell you that you're incompetent. On one hand, you feel slightly berated, but on the other hand, you get into situations like what I've gotten into and end up not doing the right raw gold meta. So, that's a double-edged sword right there, criticism is. Criticism. I guess we all need to be a little more open to it, don't we? At least that's that line of thought. A little dance for me. I think the creeper knew. Creeper knew that he was worldwide. Or she, or they. Let's see. Oh, I see a bunch of gold over there. I gotta work for that one though. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I got the meta. I'm doing the meta. I'm doing the gold meta. I'm doing the raw gold meta, like all the gamers tell me to do. Okay, just like that. Oh no, I missed a bunch up there. Oh well, I'm not gonna get that bit. Let's see. There's more meta right there, but there's a bunch of freaks that are guarding it, so I don't want that. But I will go this way because there's some butter. Give me the butter. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's see. Where's the rest of the gold at? There's some more gold. It's almost making me feel a little bit carrot-tastic, to be honest. Oh no, I almost got sucked down. Okay, okay, I'm gonna go over this way. I'm gonna mine this gold. Okay, 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 and then they're cry about it. Cry about it, you little freaks. Stop bullying me on my live stream. Okay, get out of here, green gobbler. Get out of here, bony butt. There we go. Man, where do you all keep coming from? No, no, get out of here. No, no. Come on. That was uncalled for. I don't even know what their deal is. I've gone over this before. I don't know what their deal is. Trying to poop on my parade. I don't know what they want from me. They don't even know what they want from me. I think they're just mad. Like they're just upset and they don't know why. And they have all of this unplaced angst. You see, look at them. Look at them. It's self-destructive. It's self-destructive. I don't get it. They don't get it. They just do it. They just do whatever they do. They have no sense. Oh man, that was only one. Sometimes those corner ones will give you a good run. Oh, there's some more gold. Give me the gold. I want some gold. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, what's down here? What's down here? What's down here that I can loot and plunder? What plunderances are down in this pit other than a bunch of freaks that are mad? Cry about it. I've already been this way. Um, huh. Is there any more of this cave? This cave was going pretty good for a second. Been this way? There's nothing that way. What's down here? What's down here? More green freaks. Okay. Yeah. I guess there's some gold over there. I'll take that. It's pretty easy to get. Here, I'll get that too, since I need more stack up blocks anyway. Okay, I think this cave is exhausted. Alright, let's see. What else we got? What else we got around here? I need more caves. Give me the caves. Where are they at? Where are they? Where are they? Where are the caves? I know they're around here somewhere. Oh, here's a good one. Wow, this is a really good one. I'm feeling good about that bad boy. All right. Give me the gold. Give it to me. I want it. I want it. There's a bunch of gold down here. Wow. I feel like I finally won the lottery. Get out of here. This is my gold. This isn't for you. This is for me. Get out of here. No. No. Whoa, whoa, hey, whoa. 3 of them. Oh. What? The disaster triplets. I don't even know what that was about. Is there a spawner around here? Is that what's going on? I don't see mob spawners as much as I used to. I feel like they used to be more common. Or maybe that's just the nostalgia speaking. I don't know. Nostalgia. Nostalgia. As for what's really good and what's really bad, I don't really know. You don't really know either. All right, there we go. I see some more gold over there. Oh my goodness. There's a whole bunch of gold. I think this is where the goblin lives or the dragon lives or something. This is the gold hoard. I'm plundering. These are my plunderances. All kinds of sparkly things. All kinds of sparkly things that I can build monuments out of. I love it. Yes, I do. Get out of here. There's some more gold over there. So I'm just going to take that gold. I'm just going to take all that. And I'm going to take all this gold. And we're just going to be gold-tastic. Oh, there's some more gold. I'm going to go get that too. Oh no, it's underwater. Man, I really don't like underwater mining, but I feel like there's always a bunch of like, well, there's less mobs in an underwater cave. That's one advantage. But there's also the fact that you're constantly drowning. I feel like that's more controllable though than having to deal with these unruly hordes. So I'll get that and hope I don't die. There's always a small chance of death on this stream, both from my Minecraft avatar and also me myself. Um, you never know what could happen. A sinkhole could open up right beneath me. It could. It very well could. Oh, I see another gold. Oh man, there's all kinds of gold. It keeps popping up. I don't know where it keeps coming from. I don't know where it keeps coming from. People just keep dropping it off over here. I hope the mods aren't on to me. They might be doing this on purpose. I need to stay vigilant. I need to stay vigilant. The mods might know that I'm using a night vision potion. Sorry that I'm not mining correctly. Sorry I'm not mining with torches. Sorry that's not vanilla enough for you. Let's see, let's get that. Gonna get that. You have no idea how much faster this is than the other way that I was mining gold the other day. Because the other day I was just going into random caves, and it literally took me 3 hours to get the amount of gold that I have right now. It was absurd. It was absurd. Man, I'm just trying to get out of here. You in particular, and the rest of you are nuisances as well. Get off my turf. Oop, there's another gold. It's everywhere. It's everywhere down here. I mean, it just keeps coming. It just keeps showing up. I don't know what to do with myself. I think I think I'm gonna have to resort to inconspicuous consumption, or whatever they call it. I don't know if that's the right term. All right. And we will get that. Thank you. Thank you. Get out of here. No, no, that's my gold. Oh, I wasted a potion. Gosh, dang it. Okay, I'm going to finish off the stew recipe now that I'm dead. Let me finish off the stew recipe now that you all will have the entire context of everything. So let me finish this. Bring to a boil, then reduce to a simmer. You will see oil floating on the surface as the stew cooks. Stir occasionally to redistribute the oil. Cover and cook for 30 to 40 minutes. Check halfway through to see if the stew looks dry. If it does, add water or a little more oil to both. Taste and adjust seasoning. You may notice oil carrying the flavor. This is intentional. Serve hot with a visible layer of oil on top. The stew will thicken slightly as the oil settles. That's the whole stew recipe. If you want the whole text, you will have to scrub through it. Here, I'll give you all the ingredients too. 1 large onion, sliced carrots, potatoes, 1 pound of meat, 4 cups of water or broth, 5 tablespoons of oil plus more oil for later, salt, pepper, paprika, garlic powder, and extra oil. Enjoy your stew, you little freaks. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my stew content. I've made my case. I've made my case. And I have appeased the council of chunky meat stew eaters. Oh man, I'm almost out of carrots. I need carrots for my potions, and I also need them for sustenance. If I don't eat carrots or have them, I will starve. Carrots are very important to my Minecraft diet, so I believe that I have to make a little divergement back to my home base. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Because truth is, if I don't get all my carrots, and if I don't get them when I want them, I will become very, very cranky. So let me brew up this potion here. Because I need some more carrots. That's right. Oh man, I almost fell down in the pit. I almost cooked like a stewed carrot. I need more carrots now. I need more carrots. I'm gonna starve. Whenever I starve, I die. Nobody wants to kill the carrot boy. Nobody. Here, I'm gonna get these nice orange carrots out of the carrot patch. I'm gonna turn them into gold carrots. Because that's how my life is. Just one giant carrot patch. Here I go. Here we go again. Here comes the carrots, baby. Oh man! Look at all of them! They're so scrumptious! I love the saturation from a golden carrot! That's all I got room for. Alright, there we go. Oh, and now I get to eat one! Yes! Yes! There's my carrots. Now I go over this way. And now I get all the little thingies that I always get. Now I finish brewing the potion. You know what I should have did? I should have, did I press record? I did press record. Look at me, being proactive once again. Being proactive on a stream day like this. Almost got the potions ready. Kind of wasted a potion, though, a night vision potion. Oh well, it's only 1/3 of a carrot, I guess, plus some other less cheap ingredients. But it is what it is, I guess. I suppose. I suppose. Let's go back in the mine. Alright, so let's see what's going on down this way. Any more gold? Uh-oh, I see more gold. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, stinky. There we go. There we go. There's some more gold. Alright, now we got some more gold. Okay. There we go. Alright. Alright, we're starting to cook with Crisco and oil. Hmm. I love I love vegetable shortening. Yes, I do. I love oil in my stew. I love some oily stew. Yes, I do. I love clogging up my arteries. I think you should too. It's a good exercise for your heart, getting all of those goopy bits out of the veins. Puts a little extra muscle into it. It's good for you. It's good for you. Builds character. I don't think there's any more gold in here. I think this cave no longer tolerates me. I think this cave has seen through my bits. Oh, I shouldn't be showing off my bits on stream. That's kind of messed up. I'm sorry. I should have saved it for my OnlyFans. You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. Little freaks. Freaks, freaks, freaks. That's what I have to say about that. All right, that cave has been plundered, and I move on. And I move on. Here's some more gold. Give me that gold. I want the gold. Is there an enchantment that makes your pickaxe mine better in water? Is that a thing? Is it something I could apply to my pickaxe? I feel like there is an enchantment for that, if I'm not mistaken. But I feel like there's a reason I haven't applied it to my pickaxe yet. I know there's respiration, but is it aqua affinity? Is it that one that nobody ever talks about ever? I don't know if I can add that to my pickaxe or not, but it'd be pretty cool if I could. What's this? Oh. Oh, hey, whoa! Uncalled for. Sneaking up on me like that. That was very uncalled for. Very unprofessional. How dare you not display your professionalism? How dare you? How dare you? Uh-oh, I see more gold over there. Uh-oh, I need more fireworks too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, fruit fly. Fruit fly flying around my forehead. Uh-oh. There's not enough room in your inventory for that kit. How astute. How astute of you to not waste any fireworks. Thank you, random pop-up. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, viewers. Thank you for tuning in to the Glitchy 117 live show. Or whatever. I don't even know what my stream is named anymore. I don't even know if it says, I think it says Morning Minecraft on Twitch, but sometimes I forget to change the names of things. And that's exactly what I did for my Hightail stream. It's exactly what I did for my... Oh, it's dark. That's exactly what I did for my Hightail stream. I said it was Midnight Minecraft and then misled everybody. So then the people that expected Minecraft were slightly underwhelmed by Hightail. And the people who expected Hightail might have been slightly confused by the fact that I said I was playing Minecraft. Hightail. Welcome to the underground. I bet there's a lot of gold down there in that pool of water. That delicious pool of water. I could use some for myself. I could use a quick chug from the lagoon, from Blue Lagoon. Blue Lagoon. I see a bunch of gold down there. Hold on, I have a diving helmet, and I'm going to put on the diving helmet so I can dive down and get all this goblin gold. I think these are water goblins that are hoarding this supply. I think they put them I think they put them all in these caves because I don't really know how this could happen naturally. Caves with this amount of gold. See, there's been some green goblin activities. That's my thesis. That's my theory. Please hire me. Somebody. Anybody. Please, I have a thesis. I have a thesis. Is that what you want? Okay, let's get this just like that. And I'm gonna swim over this way. I'm gonna get all the top layer first. All the top layer. And then I'm gonna go down into the blue deep unknown abyss. Because there will be less annoying freaks down there, aside from the occasional drown, which might skewer me to death with his little pasta fork. Might spin me up like a little pasta spaghetti. Mamma mia. But you know what? That'll be all right. That'll be okay. I've accepted that fate that one day I'll be spun up like a little tortellini or whatever they're called. I've just accepted it as the fate that I've resigned myself to. The eventual spaghettification. You know what? That's okay. It really is okay. I've come to terms with it, and Mamma mia, I'm gonna get spun up like a spaghetti, whether you like it or not. To be honest, whether you like it or not. All right. So what do I need? I need my diving helmet from my Shoker. All right, diving helmet equipped. I really do need a turtle shell, little turtle shell hat, don't I? I'll get that one day. Now let's venture into the depths. Venturing into the depths so I can get more gold. There we go. There we go. Having a little underwater adventure. Having a little underwater. I'm in the stew. I'm swimming in stew. This is Blue Stew Lake. This is the Blue Stew underground lake that you're inside of right now. So there's a little interesting landmark of V8 craft, and I just lagged a little bit here. Let me take a little sip of air. Oh, here they come. Here come the freaky green guys. I knew you were going to show up eventually, but you're less annoying than the other mobs, so I'll tolerate this little situation that I found myself in. All right, now let's mine away at the structural support of the cave, and maybe we'll get mashed into a pancake. So instead of being tortellini-ified, we'll be pancake-ified. There's a question for everybody. Would you rather be mashed or twirled? I might make a little poll about that. I don't know. Mashed or twirled? Get out of here. Oh, looks like we've found another layer, haven't we? This makes the structural integrity of this cave even more precarious. Even more precarious. One day they're going to come up with a video essay and it's going to be titled, what was that? Oh, it's going to be titled The Nutty Puttification of Glitchy 117. You just wait. You just wait. That'll be my mark of relevance upon the internet. Because we're all that's what all this is about, isn't it? But it's going to happen one day. I'm going to be looking for gold like this, and then there we go. It happened. It happened. It finally happened. I got, you know, it's just how that goes sometimes. Just put the word ification at the end of something, and all of a sudden, oh, I get what that means. Yeah, I get you. I get you. What else? What else could we say? The stewification. You see, you still get it. You still get what that means. Stewification. It makes sense. And there's no other word that you could really use to describe that process. But you see, I've dived into Blue Stew Lagoon at the bottom of the world, and as I slowly get dragged down by the Blue Stew Lagoon, blue demons made of blue ground meat chunks and oil, as I get dragged down into the abyss below, you'll understand what I meant by the stewification. You see? You see how that works? I mean, that's really one of the innovations of the English language, if you ask me. It really is. It really is. Man, there's all kinds of gold down here. And the best part is there's not very many freaks to bother me down here. I've almost got an inventory full of gold. Nuggets of gold. I really do need to watch out. The more I mine off of these walls, the more precarious this cave becomes, and it becomes less structurally viable. Man, okay, okay, okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Getting in the gold groove of things. I'm the gold gobbler. I'm gonna gobble up all this gold. I'm going to gobble up all of this gold. Gobble it all up. Get out of here. Don't want any water. Oh, I keep refilling the water bottle. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna go over this way and I'm gonna mine away this gold right there. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. And then I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna mine this gold away too. I'm gonna mine this gold away. And then I'm gonna just take all that. Take it all. Take it all. Steal from the goblin's lair. Steal from the gold goblin's goblin goopy blue lagoon lair. Blue stew lagoon. And the gold goblins deep below. That's where the gold gobbling goblins go, is at the bottom of Blue Stew Lagoon. And they drag their victims down into the abyss and loot them. I've seen it. If anything, I'm avenging those that have been lost to the Blue Stew Lagoon gold gobbling goblins. I need some air. See, they drag you down. They drag you down, and then they put you in a cardboard box or like a lead box. So this lagoon has a sizable amount of lead content, lead particulates in the water. And I'm swimming in it right now. I'm swimming in the lead. And I drank some earlier whenever I filled up those water bottles. So now I have lead in my system. And then the goblins they um they go over here to these little air bubbles and they slurp up all the air bubbles while they watch you drown. And then they wait for you and then they loot you afterwards. It's a very cruel process, but that's why you need to watch out for the gold gobbling goblins from the Blue Stew Lagoon. So, you know, I think that's um, that's my PSA for the morning. You got to watch out. You got to be careful. They're out there. They're out there. They're after me right now. I think I rang one of their alarms because they're very crafty little creatures, little beings, and you can never quite trust them. You know, they always have some kind of ulterior motive. The gold gobbling goblins do. So you need to watch out for them, and you need to know they're never on your side. They're never on your side. They may provide services, but at the end of the day, it's all for the benefit of their gold coffers at the bottom of the lagoon. Let's see here. Oh, there's some more gold. Give the goblin his gold. Man, there's even more cave this way. Like there's a whole unplundered layer to this. You see that? Look at all that gold. I mean, it's everywhere. This is one of the best runs I've had, to be honest. This is one of the best runs I've had. I've been streaming for less than an hour, very slightly less than an hour, and I've gotten more gold than I got in 4 hours last stream. Oh, look at that. Huh. Let's see what's this way. I don't feel as good about this part of the cave. I don't think this was part of the layer. There's not as much gold over here. That's what I like about building, is that it sends you on very niche material quests. I would have not gone out of my way to get raw gold if I wasn't going to build with it. And I've never gone on a mining excursion quite like this one. Nor do I have much of a reason to go on mining excursions usually, but now all of a sudden I have a purpose. I have a purpose in this world, and that is to reclaim the gold from the bottom of Stew Lagoon. And there's bubbles of oil floating to the top, and gaseous, um, gassy off-gassing. Oh, look at all this. And you get to mine all kinds of shiny stuff. Now I can really say, ooh, shiny, shiny. So now I can add this. I can add this to my thing. To me, the gold goblins are the villains, but to the goblins are the heroes, and I'm the villain. I'm the villain because I'm wronging them. I am wronging them by stealing their gold, but I am righting myself by getting gold. Here's some more. This is a scrumptious cave. This is a very scrumptious cave. What I like about the water caves too is that you can kind of access every part of the cave. So that makes acquisition easier as well. So you see, there is benefits to going in underwater caves. As useless as they may seem, they actually do have some uses, it seems. At least that's how it seems to me. It's a little bit more of a straightforward process instead of being chased by freaks all the time. Let's see, I need some air. Give me some air. You just gotta watch that air meter. It's a little bit more predictable than, skeletons and stuff running around, though. Let's see, what else do we got here on the bottom of the sea? Hi, fish. Hi, big salmon. I don't know if that's a big salmon or not. Are big salmon in Java Edition yet? I don't know if they're in Java Edition yet. I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. I do not know. Here's some more gold. I just need to watch out because I know one of these drowns is going to have a little tortellini fork and they're going to start trying to twirl me up like a spaghetti. I'm going to say, not yet. Not yet. Not on my watch. Oh man, I just drank some more lead water. Welcome to Flint, Michigan. Going to get a good drink of water. Let's see what's over this way. Uh-oh. Oh, do we find another little gold crevice? Let's see. Hmm. Let's see where the gold is at. Yes. Yes, beautiful. Beautiful. Wonderful. Glorious. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Dee-dee-dee-doo. Do-do-do. Right. Then we got all that. Got those bad boys. All right. We're sitting pretty. We're sitting pretty. All right. Let's give Kermit some more gold. Where's all the gold at? Hmm. Gold is kind of pea colored. Did I ever tell you about Lipton tea? The real ones know what I'm talking about. Hmm. It's very delicious. Golden colored, suspiciously golden colored tea, isn't it? Hmm. Yeah, I think so. I think so. What are these raw gold nuggets that they talk about? Maybe it's really Kermit's Fremunda. Did you ever think of that? Did you ever think of what this gold really is? I just thought about it. I know the truth. Because I'm Kermit, baby. Oh, Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? What have I done? I've done another. Let's just keep mining. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Let's keep looking for gold. Hi, glow squids. Oh, how did I get in here? Hello. You really don't know where underground lakes will lead you, will they? Will you? That was a surprise. I don't even know how I got in here. Is there any gold? I don't think I'm in the gold zone anymore. This seems like normal, boring cave biomes. It's not what I'm looking for. Gold is on the menu. Gold is on the menu. Cheese. Cheese from down under. That's what I'm after right now. I want to put some cheese in Blue Stew Lagoon. This is no longer butter. This is no longer a matter of butter. No, we've gone past that. We've gone into dairy realms yet unknown. Now, now, everybody, we are venturing down under for the Fremunda. We are going where no PNG tuber has ever ventured with a reasonable mind. That is what we're doing. And I have my eyes on the prize. My eyes on the prize. Yes. All right. All right, I'm going to go this way. This is a cool little area too. You know, having an elytra really keeps you from exploring these terrains, doesn't it? That's my, I mean, I don't really know if it's a problem that you can really solve. I mean, the ease of transport is most definitely an advantage, but also, elytra really does keep you from, it's like cars. It's like a car, you know? The reason, or one of the reasons why they started to pick less ornate and detailed architecture was partially, I want to emphasize that, because of the car, especially with Gucci architecture in the middle of the 20th century. Um, they wanted big shapes that would catch your eye. And really, what will you pay attention to if you're flying with an Elytra other than big shapes that would catch your eye? You know, you're not going to zoom in and focus on every little detail of the Minecraft landscape. Really, I think this mentality could be applied to lots of things. Not only the Minecraft Elytra or cars, but also look at social media. You will pay attention to the biggest, most flashy thing, you know? It's just, we can only take in so much at once, so we have to, take in the biggest and the best, or at least what we perceive as that. And we end up losing a lot of nuance. I mean, I don't think I'm necessarily bringing up a new point either, but we do end up losing a lot of nuance whenever it comes to certain subjects or certain artworks that we might find online because it's just so saturated. It's just so saturated. I mean, what are you supposed to do? You can't it's someone has to make an effort to go out of their way and stop and smell the roses. I don't know. That's a whole issue, and I don't necessarily have a solution for it. It's just one of those annoying gray area things that um, it just is what it is. Maybe, and I don't know if somebody has done this yet or not. This is okay. Now I'm starting to propose a solution, or a solution of sorts. A band-aid. We'll say a band-aid on the large gaping wound, if you want to even call it a wound, is maybe they could come up with some kind of social media platform where you have to like wait a certain amount of time between posts. Like you would be the important part is that you would be agreeing to these terms whenever you started the social media. So that's, it wouldn't be forced upon any TikTokers out there, which would make people mad. Whenever you do stuff against people's will, that makes them mad. That's why people get so upset about certain terms of service changes because they didn't agree to it. And they might have liked how things were before, but let them agree to it and they'll agree to it. Um, but yeah, just some kind of platform that would let you scroll slower and take in whatever the post was. And maybe there could be like a different algorithm style. I don't necessarily know if it would be profitable or not. I don't even know if it should be profitable. Like art itself is kind of, I think it should be viewed not as something commercial, but more as an escape from the commercial. And again, this isn't necessarily something that I have come up with myself, but rather I'm just taking my own spin on ideas that I've heard before. But if you're making art to sell art, I don't really even know if, I mean, maybe you could, I don't know. Is or isn't art is another whole can of worms that I really think you could just go around in circles forever about. But we'll say it may be less artistically rich than an artwork that was meant to be an escape from the commercial. I guess that's the best way I can put that. I'll probably put it more concisely at some point in the future because that's usually how these things go. I start on a new tangent like this and I'll come around like a week later and say it again, but more concisely. But yeah, that's kind of my little connection point thing. Man, the wizard juice is really doing good this morning. Let me finish this bad boy up. I think I will have to end the stream a little bit earlier than whenever I intended to, unfortunately. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, I know. I know. Um, I'll be back Monday, though. Monday? Let's see. Today's Thursday, Friday. Got to take the weekend off, unfortunately. Um, Not because I even want to, but because of circumstances that, again, I don't necessarily want to explain to you. I think I managed to do a little wizard juice detox, so now it's starting to work its wonders again. You gotta let that stuff work in waves. It'll just lose its effect if you just keep going ham on it. It will. You gotta know moderation whenever it comes to beverages that perk you up. You know. I feel like there was some loose ends in that little tangent that I went on, but again, I said I'll probably come back to that subject in like a week, and I'll say it better. As one person put it once, um, you got to do it and then do it good. So I did that. I did that tangent. Now I'll do it good later. I think that applies to just about anything in life. That's that's a little nugget. That's a good nugget for everybody. It's as vague as it is useful, which means it's as useful as you make it. That's one thing about kind of obvious things. You could call it low-hanging fruit whenever it comes to certain subject matter, talking about it, but also sometimes you just have to put something in words for it to be received. Like everybody might be having the same kind of thought or idea, but people might not act on it and people might not receive it unless somebody finally says something out loud. Like everybody can have an idea, but it just takes one person to say it for it to really make its mark. I believe that too. Gotta let it stew in the zeitgeist before you really take a bite. You see there? Whoa! Hey, there's an unintentional stewage um uh thing. What's it? What would that be called? A segue? Yeah, that was a good little stew segue right there. Good job. Good job. Yeah, this gold is coming along real nice now. It's coming along real nice, real good. I'm liking how this is turning out. I can't wait till I get around this server box, or no, just until I get around the hands, so I can start to see it poking up out of there again. This is like my progress bar. This little thingy that I'm building here. Gold progress bar. It's part mined gold and part farmed gold, and all of the gold that's been farmed came from the farm of Plush Puffin himself. So, oh, I felt like it was kind of relevant in that way, had some meaning in that way. But you're welcome to interpret it however you want to interpret it. Because one person can say good job, one person can say bad job. Both of them are equally as incorrect as they are correct. And I will die on that hill. What defines correct anyway? I mean, you could say that the court of public opinion does, but then there's going to be something that comes along that contradicts that, you know? But also, you see, this is whenever you start getting in the death spiral. It's just like, well, yeah, the court of public opinion isn't necessarily that important, but then whenever the rubber hits the road, you're like, oh God, I've tarnished my reputation permanently, and that does have real world consequences. But then you can say, well, the real world consequences don't matter, and then you actually start beginning to suffer in real life, and then you're like, well, maybe that's dissociation whenever you go too far with that. I guess that could be. All things in moderation, I suppose. What do you want, Chonk? What do you want? What do you want? Hello? Hello? What do you want? Oh, Chonk asks, need any help? Uh, if you got any raw gold, that would be very helpful. I'll I don't need flying right now, though. Oh, Streambo's back. Welcome back, Streambo. Man, I missed your bot viewer platform. It's about time I saw you in my chat again. You've been elusive lately. I think Twitch has been cracking down on you. You better watch out next time. Oh, I do miss you more than I you know, after the new bot viewer platform started showing up in my chat though, I remembered that I missed you. I really did miss you. I really did miss your bot viewer advertisements because I couldn't pronounce the other platforms as well. Man, long time no see. I really thought you were gone. I really did. I really did. Wow. Man, what a throwback. What a throwback. Uh, I don't need much smelted gold, but thanks for the offer. Red's online. Welcome to the Minecraft server, Red. Big Red. Big Red coming at you. Coming at you. Worldwide. It's like a cryptid sighting. Plush Puffin and Red are both like cryptids, and they've been very, well, Red's not very elusive. I don't know why I called him a cryptid. I feel like I'm viewing a cryptid though. Vaguely, kinda, sorta, maybe a little bit. A little bit, a little bit. It's got a little bit of that energy, it's got a little bit of that energy. Perchance. Right. And we will get I don't think I'm gonna have enough raw gold to get around the crook all the way, but we'll get as far as we can get. We might make good ground on this, I think. I feel that we will. I feel that we will at least. Actually, no, we made it all the way around. Wow. Huh. I didn't think we would. All right, let's take a little look-see from the bottom again. I like to check my progress. Man, still haven't gotten over the gloves yet, but I'm starting to see a little bit of a glow. A little bit of a shiny glow popping out. If I back up, I can start to see it. See, it's starting to do its thing. Starting to do its thing. Getting a little glow around there. Now, one problem that I have noticed with this statue here is that, and you can see it more at night. Well, the first problem is that I need to just light up the front of the statue a little better. The second problem is that the lighting on the very edge of this, you can see it's slightly uneven, like it's kind of splotchy, and I want it to be solid. I want it to be solid light. You can see, I don't know if you can see it that well, but the light levels, they kind of surge, like they got some surges to them. Now this is because of how the glowstone is in here. You can see it. Um, you know, it's uneven. So I'm going to make a solid strip of glowstone that goes all the way to the top, and that should solve that problem. So it should just be even lighting on the perimeter after that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Oh gosh dang it, I'm out of glowstone. Okay, now we're going to the nether. Now we're going on a different mining excursion. We're really getting into the mining and crafting of things, aren't we? I mean, that's what the game's all about. It's not about building. It's not called Buildcraft. It's called, what am I doing? What am I doing? So let me. Okay, I think the Glueberg is also ready for another layer. So before we fully shift gears, let me put another little layer of glue. Oh no! God is in the house. Oh no, good God. Oh God, I need to change the boop. Then we will. Yeah, like I've said before, this is a very finicky camera. Very finicky indeed. Just every time I slightly screw it up a little bit or like change the like if I just slightly knock the wire wrong, it like completely screws up and I don't know why it does that. it's because I bought a crappy webcam, that's why. But it gets the point across, at least for this. If I do another art stream, that may be a bit of a different case. Okay, let's add some more glue to the Glueberg. Here we go. Gonna add some more glue on there. Is that what everybody wants to see? I need to get some glitter glue. I need to get some glitter glue too. I did some paint once, but there. There we go. There we go. All right. Maybe we'll also kind of add like a little perimeter, so like whenever the glue does droop down again, it'll just droop into the perimeter instead of spreading out. I think that would help build it up a little bit. So you see, we're starting to get we're becoming a little bit more technical with our glue burglary. Stewberg. Maybe I can make a berg out of rotted stew, and it'll be like congealed, and I'll add some concrete powder to the stew. Okay, and then we will make stewcrete. Stewcrete. There's another idea as to what to do with rotted chunks. But anyway, there's the Glueberg. Back to our regularly scheduled content. Back to our regularly scheduled Minecraft. Welcome to Minecraft, everybody. Everybody's favorite block game. Everybody's favorite block game. And this happens to be the one game that I've resigned myself to. I've been resigned to this game since the year 2012 on that one fateful day where my friend said, hey Glitchy, check out Minecraft. Hey, you ever heard of the Yogscast? And I was like, no, I've never heard of that. And ever since, I've been hopelessly attached to this block game, and there's no way out. I'm trapped. Man, why is it so dark? I feel like the Nether is so dark. Are you all are you all able to see? Is my computer dying finally? I can barely see. Am I stroking out? Maybe. It's gonna happen one of these days, given my diet and lifestyle and all that oil from the stew that I've been eating. I love some Crisco! Some lard. Welcome to the lard barge. There's another stream idea. I'll be like I'll do a lard themed stream. That's a realm of content that I haven't necessarily ventured into yet. Maybe y'all will like that. Maybe that's the secret to the algorithm. Maybe. You never know. Here's a question. At what point is it character development, and at what point is it flanderization? What if certain aspects of a character become more pronounced because they developed that way? There's a question for everybody. Oh, nuts. Can I get in here? Yeah. There we go. Nice and smooth, like a glove. Big hands, big gloves, as a certain questionable member of our local community once said. Big hands, big gloves. I guess you can be questionable and make good points every now and then. Good things are good and bad things are bad. Don't throw the infant out with the bath water. Let's see what's this way. I'm in a creepy crack right now. That's what the Nether is. It's very creepy. There's a bunch of crackheads running around. The Nether is what happens whenever the world is run by crackheads. That's the truth. This is a gaze into our alternate reality. Or maybe our future to come. Or maybe it's the present. Maybe the nether is the real world. Get real, bro. Get real. I'm a member of reality and you're not. I know I am the arbiter. I am the arbiter of truth and reality and uh and I know all. I know all. I am the arbiter. Hmm. I am the judge, jury, and executioner as far as I'm aware. I rule the court. Something, something, something. Power trip, something. All right, let's go back home. I'm back home. Now I'm gonna place my glowstone down there right now. I'm kind of thirsty. I'm gonna go get a little drinky for the last, I will say 30 minutes of the stream because I really do gotta head out pretty soon. But hold on, I'm gonna get a little drinky. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get me a nice little drink of tea. Not Lipton tea. Hold on, I'll be right back, you little freaks. All right, I'm back. I'm back, you little chat freaks. And I got me a nice little cup of tea. Little cup of tea to finish off the stream with. All right, I'm gonna take a little sip of my tea. Mm-mm-mm. Got a nice little flavor to it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get rid of this dark knight. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Gotta refresh, gotta wet my whistle for the day. Although I don't necessarily know if tea is the best way of going about that, given the fact that it does have a little bit of caffeine in it. But oh well. Oh well. Something I can sip upon. Something I can sip upon for the end of this stream. Last little squinkling minute of live stream content coming straight to you, the viewers. Maybe I can go a little longer than 30 minutes. Maybe I think, you know what? Well, let's do an hour. Let's do an hour, and you all are holding me accountable. I have to stick with it now. I do my best work whenever I'm held accountable. I've learned that. Even just streaming into the abyss holds me accountable to some degree. And I need that. I need that because if nobody is watching over my shoulder, it's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. I don't know if that's immaturity or what. It might be immaturity. I've been called immature before, and it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. Sorry, but regardless, I'm just gonna throw these little blocks in here. That's going to be a little bit of an annoying thing, but I can't really do anything about that. Unless is that all right? I could just throw that in there. I don't think anyone would really notice. I don't know. I have to come up with a couple of alternate solutions for that particular problem. Right. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to need a lot more glowstone than what I got. But this should help with that lighting issue, I think. And then I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to cover it up with that yellow glass, so then it looks a lot like a lot more like the raw gold. I kind of wish I did more experiments with the finish that I would have put back there, but I'm pretty happy with the one that I picked. I'm pretty happy with it. I need more glowstone though. I think I can buy it off of villagers, but I don't really have that many villagers, so I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. Alabamaville, as much effort as I've put into the builds, is woefully behind on its productive capabilities. Honestly, whenever I get done with the catacombs, maybe I should just, because really, once I get done, well, I say done, I'll say done for now with the catacombs, because just like the museum, this will be an ongoing project. The catacombs will be. But whenever I get, whenever I put a nice little chapter end onto it, I think um, I think I will make some efforts into, say, modernizing Alabamaville's productive and storage capabilities because it desperately needs it. It desperately needs it. I really need to remodel the factory. I need to make it go green. Okay, so I think in my head, I'm gonna get a little list of what I would like to do if I end up somehow having enough motivation. If I somehow end up having enough motivation um, and willpower, this is what I would like to do. This is my grand vision for the Alabamaville Industrial District. Okay, first and foremost, a remodel of the factory of the super smelter. Um, I'm not too worried about it eating things anymore, but I would like to improve the building, and also I want to make it go green. And by go green, I mean hook it up to an auto bamboo farm so that the fuel, it's like infinite fuel. Um, Along with that, along with the bamboo farm, I think I would like to have a second offshoot to where it just makes, bamboo blocks so that that would be like having a nice little plywood supply. That's how I view bamboo in Minecraft. I view it as plywood. And so we can have that just for utilitarian reasons. And I think what else would be nice to have? A new sorter, a new sorter that uses copper golems because I don't want to mess with redstone sorter, even if it would be better. It'll be fine. Copper golems, I think, will do what I want them to do, and I tend to do better whenever I just figure things out for myself. So that's what I'm going to do. I really don't like following guides. So just something that'll get the job done, not necessarily for industrial efficiency, just for You know, the doing way, like I always talk about, the doing way of things. You know, like I can do it, but good God, I really don't like painting by numbers. And not only that, I'm bad at it. There's something fundamentally wrong with me to some degree. And I need more fireworks. I need more fireworks, so I'm going to get more fireworks. All right. Now I'm going to go home. And I'm going to get more fireworks. Because I need to fly up in the sky. Let's see, I think I can, you can see I have some leftover powder in these boxes here, and I bet, yeah, just gonna combine their forces. Gonna combine their forces and use them for good. I'm going to use them for the good of humankind. Just like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then I go back. Then I go back into crackhead world. Hello, everybody. Welcome to crackhead world. That's what's going on down here. The source of the Fremunda from down under. That's right. We're in the nether. You know what I realized the other day? And I think this is another thing that people have brought up before, but I'm going to make a point to bring it up again. There's actually a logical reason as to why the nether is 7 times the amount of blocks as the overworld. And I've thought this through before, and I think I might pull up MS Paint um, to help make my point. But here's what I realized the other day. Here's what I realized. Here, let me let me pull up this window. Let's see. Paint. Okay. Where's paint? I pulled it up. I thought I pulled it up. Okay, well, I'll delete that one and let's just do a window capture then, if you're being difficult. Boop. There we go. There we go. All right, so watch this. Check this out. Check this out. Here's what I realized, okay? So, we have to first imagine that the Minecraft world is not flat, but is instead a globe. Now, you might say, but the world is flat. The world is flat. Yes, but as John Game Theory once said, or Matthew Pathew, or whatever his name is, the gravity is even on all parts of the Minecraft world, which implies that it is a sphere. So, assuming that the overworld is a sphere, the nether, assuming that it's under the overworld, would also be a sphere. All right, so we have this, right? Now, let's say I travel from this point to this point in the overworld, right? Let's say that's 1, 2, and these are kind of, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But this is going to be very rough. This is very rough, but this is just to prove the concept. Okay, so let's say that takes 11 hops, right? 11 hops to get through a quarter of the world. Now, these hops, and some of you might have already caught on to what's going on here, But you know, all these hops would be the same size no matter if I took them in the nether or the overworld. So, you know, if you go down into the nether and let's say we want to go around a quarter of this globe at the same time using the same size hops. So it took 11 hops up here, and then if we go down here. Now remember, I didn't necessarily do any scales, but you can say that these are similar size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see? It takes less hops in the nether to get to the same point in the overworld, and then we assume that the the nether portal, you know, it goes straight up. So, you know, let's say that's the nether portal, and you can see why 7 blocks in the nether would equal, or yeah, 7 blocks in the overworld would equal 1 block in the nether, because you're just closer to the core, you know? I think that theory's been hashed out before, and I'm sure it has, but yeah, that's just a little visual conceptualization. So there you go. There you go. There's your little geometry lesson for the day. Yeah, it is Farlander. I'm in the nether. You big nerd. I was being the nerd. You're the nerd. Hi, nerd. How you doing, nerd? You doing good? I'm doing good. I got a full night of sleep last night. I got a full night of sleep. And that is very rare for me. That is very rare for me, but well, that's the beauty of fatigue. It helps you sleep better eventually. Eventually, my sleep schedule fixes itself whether I want it to or not. You doing good, Farlander? Hi. Hi. Hi, Phil. Phil the Far. Phil Farlander. Also, I have a question for you. Am I quiet? Is my audio quiet? Do you find yourself having to turn up the stream every single time it starts? I need to know. I need to know how it sounds. And I keep having all these audio problems and I don't quite. One of these days I'll fix them. I'll have them all fixed, but as of right now, I need to know that there is a problem and I will make attempts to fix it. I can't guarantee that there will be fixes, but I will make attempts to do that and I might learn a thing or two. Farlander says, accept your glorious name, Gertholomew 117. Farlander says audio is fine. Well, all right. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. I'm just getting this plush puffin monument ready. I'm adding in the gold backsplash now. It's coming along. It's coming along pretty well. Well, it's gold. It's gold blocks from the gold farm. It's raw gold that I've mined. And it's also going to be some glowstone just so it stays bright. So it stays brightened up, and it also kind of works with the block palette, you know. So that's why I'm doing glowstone up there. I'll show you. I'll show you what I got going on. I think it's probably not going to be enough, but Farlander asks, what happened to the 117 other Gertholomews? You're not supposed to ask that question, Farlander. All right, so I am going to. Do I need more yellow glass? I think I need more yellow glass too. Oh, go! That was a wipeout. That was bad. That was really bad. But yeah, you can see what's going on over here. And I'm gathering all this glowstone because I want to make sure that the lighting on the border of it is all even. So now I'm doing it like that back there. I'm just throwing that in there, and I'll show you a little a little demonstration as to why I'm adding in uh, that glowstone here. I'll break these um, just to really drive the point across. But it's kind of subtle, but you know. Uh, uh-oh, phosphorus is online. All right, so I'm going to set my P time to night. And you can see on the left side here, it's very subtle, and I don't quite know if you can see it as well, given the bit rates. But there is like this very slight like surging, like you could like it's kind of like spotty, like there's like you know the light is on and then it's on and off and on and off, and I'm trying to outline it on, off, on, off. It's very subtle, but there is like this kind of like splotchiness to it. Whereas you can see on this side where I've added some of the glowstone already, that splotchiness is gone. It's just one solid band of light. So that's what I'm trying to do. It's very subtle, but I just want to make sure that's just right. So that's why I'm doing that that little detail. Farlander says, "What do you think of Jelly's nickname, gelatinous legume? Where did the legume come from?" That's my question. Or is it legume? I think it's a French word. I say it how I want to say it. I might have said it right the first time. I don't know. I think it's a excellent little nomenclature you've figured out there. And it's gonna go. I'm gonna put it around the top too, just so I have this. You know, I need to place the glass layer first so I don't screw it up too much. But Farlander says legumes are like beans and peas. Yeah, but I know that. But where is Chan? Is Chan a legume? Oh, do you mean like jelly bean? I think I know what you're trying to do now. All right, I get the win over his head award. I get the he didn't get it award. Let's see here. I get all that together. I'm gonna need more yellow glass, I think. But that'll be all right. That'll be all right. Yeah, jelly bean. And then I'm gonna get that placed in there. Just gonna, you're not really gonna see it that much, but you know, I just want to make it as good as it can be. And really, I wouldn't want you to see that anyway, but just to make sure the lighting is just right. Just right. Just right. And then here phosphorus goes, giving people ever stranger nicknames in the Minecraft chat. Well, what would V8C be without its unfortunately trademark cesspoolery? Let's see here. Right, and then I'll get some more of these together. I need some yellow dye. Give me the yellow. I think I can get those from the flower farm. Plush Puffin's flower farm. That's where I'm going to get all this from. From the Push Muffin himself. Uh-oh. All right, this one's broke. Plush Puffin, your flower farm's broke. Your flower farm's broke, bro. Get good. I don't know why that one in particular is broken. That's one of those cryptic computer errors for you. Quite lovely nicknames, Farlander. Quite lovely. Um, Jelly really doesn't seem to like it though. Uh-oh, things are getting inflamed in the Minecraft chat again. Oh God, here we go again. Oh no. It's inescapable. It's inescapable. Whose is this? Whose is this? It's not claimed. I think this has been here a while. I think somebody started this like a long time ago. I bet I could get a mod, because I know mods can like check who placed a block and when they placed a block. I wonder about that one. I feel like there's a historical record. All right, so I'm gonna go over here right now. Right now, I'm gonna make some pea stained glass. There we go. There we go. There we go. You know, as much as I gripe about the bot viewer accounts, on the bright side, I think they do help me get a little closer to that coveted 3 unique viewers per stream mark. Also, Farlander, just as a little bit of a forewarning, if I do ever happen to get Twitch affiliate, which it gets a little closer each day that I do get to Twitch affiliate, I think part of their terms is that I won't be able to live stream on YouTube anymore. So if that does happen, um, you might have to switch, but I will still upload the archives to YouTube because that does not violate those terms. Farlander says, "Is your puppet made of hay?" Uh, if you want to interpret it that way, sure. I've been I thought it was just indecent to have his mouth open. You know, like that was kind of like, whoa. Like that's I can't, that's like messed up. Like I can't, that's bad. That's really bad. I don't even know how that was allowed on this platform, but yeah, that was kind of screwed up. I think I'm gonna like fix how the talking animation works. I'm not the biggest fan of it right now. Um, I'll probably make some little adjustments to it at some point in the future, whenever I feel like it. Farlander says, "What terms violation?" Well, I think the term is that you can't live stream on any other platforms whenever you get Twitch affiliate. So that's the terms. That's the terms. That's all. Farlander says, "Do you like Red's nickname?" What's interesting acronym that you've come up with, Farlander. Very interesting. Very interesting. Good job. Oh, no. No. No, no. No. Don't talk about that. Oh God. Oh God. I'm just gonna end the Minecraft today. Phosphorus is giving everybody nicknames. Phosphorus is giving everybody slightly suspicious nicknames in the Minecraft chat. Excellent use of time. Hmm. Now we're sleeping in Minecraft. What to do while we sleep in Minecraft? What to do? What to do? Should I venture back down into Blue Stew Lagoon? I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. Farlander says, you should put the great nicknaming incident in the history books. Well, I guess that's an option. Little shenanigans like this do tend to be notable from time to time. If only to describe a greater decline in someone's way of addressing people. If only, Farlander. If only. I'm going to pull up MS Paint until the day starts again. All right, let's see. Nope, still sleepy. Okay, what should I draw in MS Paint in the meantime? I'm going to draw the stew monster. I'm going to draw the stew monster. So I'm going to start by giving him a gloopy stew appearance. Hold on. Hold on. I'm coming up with ideas just as I'm thinking. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. All right, so this is his mouth. This is Gloopy Stew Monster's mouth. Okay, and then we will give him his form. All right, so we'll do that, and then we're going to. All right, just like that. All right, all right, and then we were going to add another eye right there. All right, and then you can see his form is beginning to take shape. The goopy stew monster. All right, just like that. And so now we have stew monster's face. Now we have stew monster's face. And he's made out of stew. Okay, this is the goopy stew monster, and I think we need to make him build. Oh, still not day yet. We're going to build him. We're going to give him a build. All right, we got to just got to. All right, so we're going to just give him a certain way of looking. All right, so then we're going to do that, and there, I'm going to give him some definition. All right, just like that. All right, and then all right, and then oh, whoops a daisy. Here, I'll make the window a little bit bigger. So I can't quite capture Stew Monster's likeness right accurately. And then here we'll add a little arm over here. No, little arm. All right, then give him some fingies and stuff. So then we have Stew Monster arm outline. And let's see, what else can we do? Here, we'll just give him a little bit of definition right there. And let's see, what else can we add to Stew Monster? Um, we'll make him emerge from a pot of stew. We'll make him emerge. He'll be coming out of a stew pot. So then we'll do that, and we'll do that, and just add a couple of little shine spots for the stew pot to make sure that you know it's cylindrical and shiny. So I'm going to add that, and then I'm going to add a little bit of color, just like that. Farlander says, "Do you remember the RL Craft streams?" Yes, I do. Yes, I do, and the very crunchy bitrate, because oh, it's daytime now. Well, I'm too invested in Stew Monster now. Give me some stew. Let's see, I'm going to add some just little splashes. Splash of color, just like that. All right, and then Farlander says 99% of the freaks I spawned in spectator mode. Oh, I didn't realize it was. I didn't realize it was like. Okay, okay. Farlander's really the one pulling the strings here. Spawning the freaks. That was content, I guess. Oh, that was very slick of you. That was very slick of you, Farlander. Yeah, I remember the RL Craft streams and the crunchy bit rates. Here, then I'll make a little. Oh, oh, I kind of screwed that up, didn't I? Well, okay. Well, there's Stew Monster, and we're gonna make him emerging from the gurgling turd burgling stew pot. Now it kind of looks like the puke monster. All right, so then it's just gonna be like dripping. There's gonna be like stew going everywhere. We gotta add some stew to the stew monster's body. Maybe there. Just kind of make it drip off stew monster. We also need some chunks. We need some meaty chunks. Get some meaty stew chunks on Stew Miser. So then here, we'll get some meaty stew chunks on Stew Monster. There's Stew Monster V1. There's Stew Monster version 1. Oh no, where did my windows go? Oh God. What did I do? All right, there we go. Farlander says, that doesn't look like stew. It looks like he had some 5-day-old Taco Bell. We could throw that in the stew. Anything works in there. Anything works in there. Just throw anything in there. Where'd Minecraft go? Hello? There's Minecraft. Hi, Minecraft. Hi, Glitchy. Hi, Glitchy. Minecraft crash report. This doesn't make any sense. Chat is becoming inflamed once again. It really is like a disease, like a festering disease. All right, let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna get this these little light guys built up. I'm gonna build them up. Gonna build them up just like that. Need to go to the Nether. Cause I'm out of glowstone again. What the heck? What the heck? All right, so I'm gonna go get more glowstone, I guess. All right, going back to the Nether again. Man, why does Carrot Boy keep showing up? Carrot Boy needs to stay in his lane. Can't have him. He's starting to show up for non-carrot related activities. All right, I'm gonna go down here and go. I'm gonna go into the Minecraft Nether. Here I go. Here I go. I'm going down into the land down under. The land from under. Hmm. This is where all the crackheads live. Crackheads live in the Nether. Farlander says, "What do you think of Justin's nickname?" I don't know what to think about it, Farlander. Nuts. Oh. What do you think about it, Farlander? Do you like Justin's nickname? I mean, is someone gonna show up at his house or something? I don't know. I don't know. It seems a little self-destructive to me. Ooh. Oh man. Farlander says you should have seen the RL craft Nether. I wouldn't have even had to spawn anything in. So I didn't even get like a normal RL craft nickname. Oh, that's Justin's nickname. Oh. Well, once again coming at it with you know, you've really put a lot of thought into these nicknames. I'll say that much. You've been very creative. Very creative, Phosphorus. I know, I feel like I've just had like an inauthentic RL craft experience now. Because the poop guys kept showing up, and like the weird tree meatball tumor guys, and it was all a sham. I was having a harder experience than I even should have. At that time, it was intentional. See that? That was called a gamer strat. That was called a gamer strat. If you don't know the strats, you got to get good.
Gotta get good at the video game. Because guess what? Guess what? Gamers never quit. Gamers quit. I quit that particular stalactite. They're called stalactites because they hang tight onto the ceiling. Yeah, maybe I will revisit RL Craft at some point in the future, Farlander. Maybe I will. He says it wasn't too far from the real experience. Oh, you want me to try out the Parasites mod? I don't know. We might have some more modded Minecraft excursions. You know, I do feel like the modded Minecraft scene on this platform is ripe for picking once again. Minecraft mod showcases, you know. There's not too many people focusing on that. That might be a renewed niche on this platform. That may be a style of content that people are nostalgic for now, and I can somewhat insidiously capitalize upon that. And now I'm gonna go sleepy. I'm gonna go sleepy now. Go over this way. And I'm gonna go get this little light thingy finished up. I'm gonna finish it up, and I think I might finish up the stream after that. I think we may be putting a bookend on this particular Minecraft stream now. Farlander says, I'm gonna play SRP soon. They released a new update. What's SRP? What's SRP? Is that like RL Craft? SRP. I don't know if I've heard of that one. I don't know what acronyms are. I don't know my acronyms. All right, so then we have all that. Now I gotta place my yellow glass in here. Now let me look up what SRP is. I really don't know what that is. SRP. SRP, Arizona Electric Power and Water Utility Company. Huh. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like utilities. I like utilities. Pretty cool. I like public infrastructure. All right, so now I'm going to get all this up in here like that. And oh God, oh God, oh. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, now I have that little border around there. So I'm just going to take a look at this as to when it gets night time. P time night. Yeah, got some nice even lighting now. So that's that little section dealt with. All right, now I just need to get more gold in there, and we're making good progress on it. We're making better progress than I thought we would make. Um, so there's that for now. For now. And with that, I think I'm going to put a Stewie book end on this blue gloopy Stewie. Let's take one more look at the Gluebird before we end the stream. Just one more look. All right, this little fuzzy. Is it? It still needs to dry a little bit. Okay, well, all right, all right. Well, this, stream's over. I'm gonna peace out. Peace out, you little fricklets. I'm gonna go. You're gonna go. We're all gonna go on our little on our way, and I'm gonna go. I gotta go. I need to go. I need to get out of here. I need out. Let me out. Ah! Okay, I'll see y'all later. Oh, when do I be there? 12:30. Oh no, I only have half an hour to get ready. Oh no. Oh God. I did not think this through. Oh God. God save us all. Okay, bye. Bye.